Hello, my name is Jamie Batiste. Thank you so very much for taking the time to listen to this brief video where we're going to talk about heart health today. I'm not a medical professional. The information I have to share with you, I am taking from this bulletin by Dr. Ronald M. Lawrence, who is an MD and PhD, assistant clinical professor from the UCLA School of Medicine, founding member of the American Association on the Study of Pain, sits on the advisory board for the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, and he has many other credentials as well. You can find this bulletin online at lifesciencepublishing.com, so you could have the information at your fingertips for your own use. Heart disease is something that hits really close to home for me because 22 years ago we lost my father-in-law, who was only 54 years old, to a massive heart attack. And so I don't want that for my family, for my children, for my husband, for myself. I don't want that for your family. No one should have to lose a loved one to heart disease when there are things that we can do to support our bodies and to empower ourselves to have good health. And this is one very simple way to do so. As we get into this bulletin, one of the things that really struck me is fact number one, that 150 years ago, heart disease was virtually unheard of. Today, it is the number one cause of death in America. It kills nearly 30% of us. In fact, it kills more women than all forms of cancer, chronic lung disease, pneumonia, AIDS, diabetes, and accidents combined. Crazy. But as we look at it, we want to talk about heart disease and heart health. Most people think the first thing we need to do is to lower cholesterol. Well, high cholesterol alone is not the primary cause of heart disease. That's interesting. Of the more than 1.1 million Americans who suffered heart attacks last year, almost 500,000 had normal or even low cholesterol. Okay, let's get into this a little further. Fact number two. The real cause of heart disease is something called oxidized cholesterol. Okay, what is that? Free radicals, superoxide in the blood, cause oxidized cholesterol. Okay, again, what does this look like? Well, they used lab rats and they gave them a diet of pure cholesterol. This is what their veins look like with that diet of pure cholesterol. Then they spiked their diet with just a little bit of oxidized cholesterol. Look at the difference in their veins after the diet was spiked with oxidized cholesterol. Oxidation is a bad thing. Think about it when you cut an apple or you cut into a potato, you peel them and you let them sit for a few minutes, they start to turn dark. That is the oxidation process taking place in that vegetable or fruit. And that can happen inside our bodies as well. The world's best-selling drugs for heart disease, statins, only treat high cholesterol and do little to prevent oxidized cholesterol. So lowering cholesterol without reducing your oxidized cholesterol can be harmful to your health. Cholesterol is essential for life. It is the building block of hormones that control your blood sugar and mineral balance. It's essential for creating testosterone, estrogen, progesterone. It's part of every cell membrane in your body. It is a precursor to vitamin D, and it's an essential part of bile salts required for digestion. Fact number five. The world's most prescribed drugs are effective for lowering cholesterol, but they do nothing to stop death from heart attacks, strokes, or any other diseases. The biggest clinical trial ever conducted on cholesterol-lowering drugs showed that statin users did not live longer than non-statin users during 6 years of follow-up. So, what can we do? We want to get rid of the oxidized cholesterol, and how do we do that? Well, we use antioxidants. Some antioxidant whole foods are powerful medicines to prevent and treat heart disease. Whole foods are far more powerful antioxidants than isolated vitamins. Okay, well, then how do we get that? Well, the Ningxia wolfberry is the most powerful whole food antioxidant known to man. So here is the antioxidant fruit chart, mostly fruits on here. And in 2002, they tested the Ningxia wolfberry for the first time. You have pomegranates, blueberries, blackberries, and several others. You go on up. Look at the Ningxia wolfberry here. It just blows all of the others out of the water. It is super high-powered antioxidant. They found that dietary consumption of 50 grams of Ningxia wolfberries daily for 10 days resulted in a 65% drop in oxidized cholesterol and a 48% jump in blood levels of SOD, which is the enzyme that reduces oxidation and blocks the superoxide free radicals in the bloodstream. How about that? So, the Ningxia wolfberry is an amazing antioxidant whole food that can help your heart health. They also found that increases in dietary potassium benefit several disease states. These include the treatment of hypertension, high blood pressure, stroke prevention, arrhythmia prevention, and treatment of congestive heart failure. Well, look at this chart here. Ningxia wolfberry, there it is, topping the charts again for potassium levels. They also found that magnesium deficiency more than doubles the risk of heart disease. So we want to eliminate a magnesium deficiency to help our heart health. Look here again, we have Ningxia wolfberry is in the top 3 for magnesium. Low magnesium concentration may contribute to the pathogenesis of coronary arteriosclerosis or acute thrombosis. They found also that blueberries strengthen blood vessels to protect against heart disease, according to 2006 research at the University of Maine. So blueberries, we know the Ningxia wolfberry, it's high antioxidant, it's high in potassium, high in magnesium. Blueberries are also beneficial. Pomegranate juice prevents cholesterol oxidation in clogged arteries in clinical trials. Pomegranate juice reduced oxidation of cholesterol by up to 90% in a 1999 clinical trial published by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Pomegranates, they're also very beneficial. So, what does this mean? We know that the Ningxia wolfberry is beneficial. We know blueberries and pomegranates are beneficial. Well, there is a supplement called Ningxia Red from a company named Young Living. It was tested along with several other like Zango and Himalayan Goji, several other supplements that see which one had the most antioxidant potency. University research using ORAC and SOD testing has verified which liquid supplements have the greatest antioxidant power for preventing oxidized cholesterol. Right here is the Ningxia Red. Way out here. Talk about a power punch. And the reason why the Ningxia Red is so high and powerful in preventing oxidized cholesterol is because it has the wolfberry puree, it has pomegranate juice, blueberry juice, raspberry juice, and essential oils of orange and lemon. Ningxia Red was ranked highest in deactive superoxide, free radicals, and increased SOD levels. And now, this is my favorite part. We come to this last image right here. Our blood becomes more oxidized and sticky with age. As our blood tends to clot faster, our risk of heart disease and stroke increases. Some antioxidant whole foods are the most effective means of reducing this stickiness. And if you look at this picture right here, they had a volunteer who gave their blood. And this is what their blood looked like, the very first sample taken. And you can see how the blood platelets they stick together. And the blood sample is thick and sticky. Well, they gave this volunteer 2 ounces of the Ningxia Red wolfberry supplement. They waited a whopping 10 minutes and drew the volunteer's blood again. Here's what the blood looked like 10 minutes after 2 ounces of Ningxia, from this to this. That is so simple. Think about that in your body, in your bloodstream, going from this to this in 10 minutes. And think about if you were to do that for your body daily, how much that would help your heart health. Not only would it help your heart health, the Ningxia Red supplement also helps with energy levels. It helps support healthy blood sugar levels. It helps support eye health. It helps support kidney health in addition to heart health. It helps so very many things that around my house, me and my husband and our 5 children all take Ningxia Red on a daily basis. It is just a huge part of our personal health and wellness routine. And think about this. You have a budget for your phone, you have a budget for your cable or your dish, for your car payment, for gas. Some people, I don't know your budget. Some folks may, have a spending account for birthdays and Christmas. You budget for so many things. Tell me, where is your health in your budget? Where do you take out, now I'm not talking about health insurance. Health insurance is for when you're sick, when you've already got a problem. What if we could prevent it? Let's not even get to that place. Let's stop it before it starts. Let's give our body the tools that it needs to be healthy so that we don't have to go to the doctor and get some kind of cholesterol lowering drug. And that's what my goal is today in sharing this with you. I want to empower you so that you and your family can be healthy and well and enjoy life. Because you know what? If you don't have your health, you can't enjoy life like you would if you were a healthy individual. It makes such a difference. And so I encourage you, whoever shared this with you, they love you, and that's why they shared it with you. Get with them. I guarantee they would be glad to hook you up with some samples of the Ningxia for you to try it. If you don't have anyone else to contact me. I would be glad to send you some samples to share this with you, just to, again, empower you and empower your family so that you can live the best life possible. Thank you so much for listening. You guys have a great day.